We still filming, right?
Yeah, it's still funny.
Okay.
Um,
I got a wedgie.
yeah, take that out right quick.
Why you think? Ah, a deep wedgie is like a front wedgie. Deep. Whoa.
Not the front.
This is crazy. BV wedgie. Not the BV. Not the BV.
Not the BV. That's
Not the
crazy.
BV. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Anywhere you want. And I know where I'm from. That's that BX, where we are from. Christina.
Tell us what your name is.
Chrissy Couture.
Alright, and where you from?
From the Bronx, New York, Gun Hill Road, Sham City.
And so what do you have to offer us with your YouTube channel?
So basically, I just feel like I live an interesting life and people should be seeing what I do. The nails that I do, me running around just trying to make $1, me just trying to get rich, like me cooking. It's so many things that I feel like I be doing that people just need to see.
How many siblings do you have?
So my father's a Rolling Stone, so let me see. When people ask me, I cannot even figure out the number. I gotta go by name. So hold on. So I got
Please name them.
Oh no!
No, I gotta name them. Okay, so I got Charisma, I got Lamont, I got Egypt, I got Madison, I got Monica, Monty, that's 6. I got Javar, I got Ryan. Am I forgetting somebody? Please, Lord, I hope I'm not forgetting somebody. Wait, let me start again. I got Javar. I'm gonna do it by oldest to youngest. So it's me. I'm the oldest. It's Javar, Charisma, Lamont, Egypt. No wait. All right, Egypt, Ryan, Monica, Monty. I'm forgetting somebody again. I can't figure it out. I don't know. My father gotta stop having kids because I can't remember the number right now. That's crazy.
How's it being the oldest?
Pretty cool. I feel like they come to me for everything. I'm like 26, so the youngest is like 5, and then the one after me is like 22 or 23. I can't remember how old Charisma is, but my siblings just need to listen to me more. And I'm not saying listen like when I tell them to do something to do it. I mean like just listen to like the knowledge that I give them. I'm not your parent and like your oldest friend or whatever. Like if I'm telling you something, I'm telling you this for a reason from experience. Just listen to me. They get it, but they don't act on it.
What's your zodiac sign?
Oh, I'm a Libra. So it's funny because my sun sign, wait, that's how I go? So my sun sign is Libra, but my moon sign is Leo. I'm fun like a Libra because that's who I am on the outside, but on the inside I'm like snappy and fire like a Leo.
Give us 3 descriptive words of yourself.
Funny, charming, and tough.
What are your hobbies?
I like to do nails, I like to make videos, I like to sleep, and I like to make money.
Money, how do you make money, or what do you do?
So I'm a traveling nail tech. I got stocks. I'm trying to invest in real estate.
What would you say the reason for you recording this video is?
I think I'm making a YouTube because, like I said, I do so many different things, and I feel like at this point in my life, I just have so much knowledge to share with people. And I worked in a high school, and I worked with 9th through 12th grade. So I worked with almost every different age. Versus when you come into high school, you learning who you are. You still childish. You still got qualities from middle school. And then versus when you a senior, it's like you don't have it all the way figured out, but you're in a better place than when you was in 9th grade. So I feel like I seen both sides of that, and there's so much knowledge that I was able to give to these kids that I figured if I do a YouTube and just show my everyday life and just how to take care of your body, how to take care of your mental, I'm pretty sure if those kids can learn from me, then I'm pretty sure a lot of people can learn from me.
You mentioned taking care of your body and your mental. What goes into that?
Like living healthy, staying away from negative energy, I feel like as black people, we suffer a lot from mental illness, and that comes from like our past trauma and our childhood. We just don't learn how to, we don't really learn how to break barriers. Like, we basically do things based off example, like our parents did it, so sometimes we tend to follow in their footsteps. And I'm not saying that the things that they do, I'm saying just how, the way they react to certain things. So as I'm getting older, the only thing I'm focused on right now is just breaking different barriers. My parents would handle certain things, I'll handle it now like a completely different way because I don't think the way they do. I'm not saying they always think negatively, but sometimes they don't think in a way that I feel like is positive. Instead of dwelling on the problem, let's, find a solution and let's just move forward. Like, everything just doesn't have to be so negative. People could learn how I do that and take that with them, then they could be successful, because that's the road that I'm going towards, success.
You mentioned that you have a diet or eating habits, and what does that consist of?
Well, I don't eat red meat at all. I haven't ate red meat in 2020. Haven't eaten red meat in about like 3.5 years, maybe 4 years. I'm trying to cut out chicken, but that's mad hard. I can't go full vegan like everybody else. I can't just jump right in because it takes like a process. I think my next step, honestly speaking, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I challenge myself with red meat because I like steak. So I think what I'm gonna do now, my next thing is I'm gonna just cut out sweets, cakes and cookies and stuff like that. I wanna eat more fruit. It's good on the outside and inside.
You mentioned that you cook.
Oh yeah, I love to cook.
Have any tattoos?
Yeah, I have. Well, I think I have 7 tattoos. One here. This is actually a cover-up. The rose is kind of messed up now, but then again, it was a cover-up. Before that, it was a symbol of me and my ex-boyfriend. So when we broke up, I was dating a new guy, and he told me to cover the tattoo if I wanted to move forward with him. So I got it covered. I put a rose, have the yin yang symbol here because I feel like opposites attract. I have a tattoo. I don't know if you can see it. Tattoo here. It's the Eye of Horus, and then I have one here. It's a pink elephant because elephants bring you good luck and money. Then I have 2 on my ankles. I have strength on my ankle, and then on the other one I have like a bow. I thought it was cute, so I just got it. But I want to get more. I want to get like my whole back done. I want to do my hands. Like, I want to go crazy with the tats.
You mentioned your father was a Rolling Stone. Can you explain that and give some examples? Just give some scenarios
I'm not
which
gonna
your
give a
father
scenario.
put you in.
I'm not going to give a scenario why my father's a Rolling Stone, but what I will say about my father is that he is a womanizer. He tends to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10 women at a time, and they'll all be madly in love with him because he's so charming. And yeah, so if I couldn't figure out the amount of kids, then that should tell you what's up.
Do you see any similarities between you and your father?
Oh no! In a way. I feel like you're putting me on the spot right now, but I don't have many dudes or whatever that I date. In some ways I'm like him. Like, I like to make money like him. My father doesn't settle. Like, he's never comfortable, and I think I get that part from him. The work ethic, I get a lot from him. There's a lot of ways about him that I'm not like at all. I don't want to bash my dad. Some ways he's like selfish, but then again, some ways I'm selfish, but I'm just not selfish in the ways he is. Like, I'm selfish, like, just more with like my feelings and things like that. But yeah, my mom's just mad cool. Kind of describe my mom. Me and her didn't get along a lot when I was younger, but I think the more that I've grown up, I understand basically all the things that she's done. Like, I understand it more now, even though sometimes me and her have been right, but I understand it more now. She's like my voice of reason. She's like, what's the willow tree in Pocahontas? She's like that. Like, how Pocahontas was always going to the willow tree to just get guidance and just to vent? That's my mom for me right now. I'm able to just talk to my mother. If I feel something in my spirit is like messed up or whatever, I'll go visit my mom and talk to my mom, and she'll always have like, oh, you need to take the spiritual bath, I'll give you this. Like, I feel like she just always helps me, and she's so in tune with the ancestors, so I be telling her to talk to them for me, so I can have a better life, and it seems to be working. So yeah.
Why do you feel like there was a disconnect in your early childhood from your mom's, and now you connected with her more now?
Me and my mom clashed a lot when I was younger. We are almost the same in a way. we kind of not, because I have traits of my father. So maybe she didn't like some of the traits and the qualities of my dad. I don't know. I really don't know where the disconnect was. When you raised a certain way, you tend to project that on your kids. So I feel like maybe the way like she was raised, she thought that same type of parenting style would work for her, and sometimes it didn't. And then, you know, like, you never know what your parent is going through or whatever. You don't ever know what's going through their head during a certain time of your life. So you just like take it for what it is, and I feel like you just grow from like past like trauma or things like that. You just grow from it.
How do you feel that you're different from your mom?
I feel like I'm bashing my parents. I feel like how I'm different from my mom. My mom knows how to hustle. She's a hustler. Both my parents are. That's where I get it from. But I feel like, I don't want to say my mom sells herself short. I feel like I see more for her than she actually sees for herself. Me, like, I don't think just like here. I think like towards the moon, like towards the universe, the whole like solar system. That's how I feel like I'm different from her.
Are you more of a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely more of a night owl. It's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here working already. So like, no, I'm definitely a night owl. I wake up early, not as early as other people. Like I may wake up sometimes like 9 a.m. and I'll be doing nothing, but I'll be up. I go to sleep 5 a.m. almost all the time. Especially now in quarantine. My best feature, my whole face. That's my best feature. My whole face. Because I know I'm beautiful, so yeah. The most important thing in my life right now. It may sound crazy, but I think my mental is the most important thing in my life right now. Because if I don't have it together here and I feel off and everything up here is just not right, everything else is just not going to flow correctly. So it should be important in all times of your life. But I feel like right now in my life, my mental is the most important thing. I am a hopeless romantic. I've probably been in love 50 times.
Bruh.
And been in lust 100. To go in depth, I think I probably loved deeply. I love probably 2 men so far in my life. I'm 26 years old. But I think so far in my life, I loved 2 men deeply. And that's it. And I'm not saying who the 2 are. Not. Qualities I look for in a man. First of all, you gotta have a good hygiene. For a fact, good hygiene. You have to be smart. You don't necessarily have to be tall, but you may want to be tall, because I'm 5'7" and I wear like 4+ inch heels. You don't have to, but I would prefer it. Unless you just want to be short next to me while I'm wearing my heels, because that's not a problem for me either. You gotta be in tune with God. You don't have to be like religious or anything, but just in tune with whoever your God is. Be cute, because if we're gonna be together, if we're gonna have a family, I ain't having no little ugly baby. So you just have to have drive. These girls say, oh, what does he bring to the table, this, that, and the third? And they say like dumb stuff like, well, he got a car, he got, like, no. Stuff like that is not important to me. Like, I don't think of material things. Like, what's important to me is if you have the drive to get those material things. And usually I choose the guys that have like the money and the material things, but it's because they just have this drive where they just know that they have to work and just get money. And I think that's just where I'm at in my level in life. So yeah, you gotta dress nice. I hate guys that wear like old raggedy sneakers. That bothers me. That's like a pet peeve of mine. When you look cute from like here, and then when I see sneakers, it's like they untied, they look dusty. It's like, what are those? Like, I feel like a man that takes care of himself, like from head to toe, is always like a good thing. I know mad people's gonna hit me up now after this video like, that's me, I could do that. Like, no, ain't gotta be brown skin. Like, you gotta be brown and chocolate. If you ain't brown or chocolate, don't write me. And if you're brown or chocolate and your breath stink, don't hit me up. If you just can't write me in complete sentences, don't even bother. I hate, not dislike, I hate people who spell simple words such as what wrong. That bothers me. I have to be very smart and in tune with everything, mind, body, and soul. And that's it for me. Do I believe in love at first sight? It's not that I do believe in love at first sight, but I personally feel that within the first 24 to 48 hours after you meet a man, you already know where you're gonna place him in your life. People could act like they they're somebody that they're not. Me personally, I feel like I know and I can feel it. I may not know all the way, but I know exactly where you can fit in my life. If I can't figure out where in my life I can place you, then I don't even need to talk to you, or I don't need to be around you at all. That could change over time when people show you who they really are.
I think some of your flaws are in a relationship.
Wow. I feel like I tell too much too fast. I feel like I'm nice too early with men. I feel like they tend to take my kindness for weakness, and not only necessarily that, because they show me like such a good side of them. I show them, I give you what you give me. So if you show me such a good side, then I'm gonna give you my good side. So of course my good side of me is very nice, but I feel like when somebody does something to me, it's like a switch goes off. And I'm not saying that I'm crazy, because I'm not crazy, but it's just like that's when I have to be like, okay, now you want to play with me, so now I gotta show you what's up. Like, you don't walk over Chrissy, you don't think you're gonna play Chrissy, like it's just never gonna happen. So yes, I'm nice and I'm very sweet, but at the same time, don't play with me. Like, don't even think you can play with me, like I'm not with it. I try my best sometimes to avoid conflict. I think conflict just somehow, some way seeps in. It's not hard to get away from conflict, because I don't have a lot of conflict in my life. I'm pretty content and I'm good. But I just feel like when conflict does come my way, instead of just avoiding it, like, depending on how important it is. Like, if it's important, I'm not going to avoid it. I'll handle it. But if it's not that important, it's not that I'm avoiding it. It's just I don't care. If it's not stopping an important aspect of my life, or it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't affect my mind or my heart, like I don't care, like I just ignore it.
What's your ideal date?
Smoking a blunt, of course, eating some food, playing a game, just having a good conversation with somebody, just talking about almost everything. Like, I love talking, but you can see that from this video right now. Maybe drink. I drink, but I'm not really a big drinker. I rather smoke. So we can do that and just vibe out and have a good time. And we do that in a restaurant, or we go to a lounge, or even like chilling in the crib. I know a lot of girls be like, well, I don't chill in guys' houses on the first date, or this, that, and the third. Like, it's just catching a vibe with somebody. You don't always have to go out. Like, we could chill in the crib. We could order food. Like, if I get hungry, I'll go and sit in a restaurant. So somebody taking me out to eat is really not a big deal. Like, of course I'm gonna want you to take me out to eat, but it's not a big deal. As long as my first date is a vibe, that's just what's important to me.
You ever dated two people at the same time?
Oh no!
Right, so hold on. Did I ever fuck two people at the same time? Do I ever date two people at the same time?
Let's go with the latter. Have you ever dated two people at the same time? Then we're gonna ask about that.
Yes, of course. I probably dated 4 people at the same time, maybe possibly 5. Because I'm single, I think the whole purpose of you being single is to date. So I'm not gonna just date somebody and catch a vibe and it's like, oh my god, it's so good, I'm head over heels, and then it just doesn't end there. You gotta find somebody that you really like. So it's a lot of fish in the sea, so why not catch a few of them and see where it goes. And
how many boyfriends have you had, or relationships have you been in?
Whoa. Alright, let me count them. I'm not gonna say their names, so I'm gonna count them so I die. I said the wrong name. Whoa, somebody's talking about me. Do I count high school?
If you want.
High school boyfriends? High school boyfriends don't really count. Or do they count? Because I'm an adult now. Alright, so let me go to adulthood. I could go from high school to adulthood, because that's the important one. That's like your first love. That's like, not even puppy love. That's like your first real love. So yeah, I'm going to count him. He know who he is. I'm going to count him. I'm going to count this boy. And I'm going to count him too, because yeah, we dated for like a month. Not dated, we was kind of in a relationship for a month, but he went away, so that didn't work out. Alright, so I'm going to say 3. I'm going to just say 3. Like 3 real boyfriends I've had. Yeah, I'm 26. I've had them. Yeah, 3 real. 3.
And what do you feel like is your best characteristic?
Wait, what you mean?
Like the best things about yourself, or who you are.
I think the best things about myself is my personality. I think I have a dope personality. You know how when women say like, oh no, I'm one of ones, I'm irreplaceable. No, that's me. Like, I'm really one of ones. You are never, ever in your life going to find another Chrissy Couture. It's just not gonna happen. I'm funny as fuck. I'm a vibe all the time. Just have like drive. Some women, they will choose to like lay up and have a man take care of them, versus I lay up to have a man take care of me, and then when he leave, I'm out too and I'm going to make my money. So yeah, and that's the best part about me. And I think I'm just, you know, I'm strong-minded. So
What would your friends say about Chrissy Couture?
what would my friends say about Chrissy Couture? I know for a fact they'll say I'm a good friend, because I'm a dope friend. They'll probably say I'm crazy and loud and very blunt, because I'm very blunt. Some may say I'm emotional. I can be at times, but we gotta see what my friends say. Like, I don't know. What do my friends think about me?